The suspect this morning is dead after a dramatic confrontation here in Crown Heights in the early morning hours that started on the street, went into the subway, and ended with him being fatally shot here. We'll show you, this is the corner of Eastern Parkway and Utica Avenue. You can see in the middle of Eastern Parkway, which is shut down for several blocks here, those shell casings are what's marked there in the middle of the street by those yellow cones after multiple shots were fired by several officers here on the scene around 4 o'clock this morning. We'll take you over here to the side, the subway, the Utica Avenue station. This is where it also had a part of this scenario go down underground. It was around 4:15 this morning where the suspect was seen on the street level holding a knife. When police then essentially tracked him down, he fled down into the subway, still carrying that knife. Officers down in the subway attempted to stop him after repeated commands. He refused to drop the knife. They each deployed their tasers, but probably because of his jacket, they believe the taser had no effect whatsoever. At that point, the suspect then ran up the subway steps and back onto Eastern Parkway, and that is where they say he charged at another police officer after repeated commands to show his hands and drop the weapon. At that point, they say he refused, and they were forced to use lethal force. Listen.
Officers who were outside of the train station street level also gave numerous verbal commands for the male to drop the knife and show them his hands as he emerged from the train station. The male again ignored their repeated orders. It was at this time that the male began to advance towards the officers and then suddenly charged at them with the knife. Two of the officers fired several rounds at the male, striking him in the torso.
And we have a photo of that knife that police released. You can see it's about a 7-inch blade, according to police. This is the weapon they say that he was clutching during this event here around 4 o'clock this morning. Police have not yet identified the man who was shot and killed by police. The use of force investigation squad is now here as well. They say all of this was captured on body-worn camera for investigators to review all of this. Again, police trying to determine who this person was. They're attempting to use fingerprints in order to identify him. At this time, however, witnesses believe he was a man in his 20s. No one else was hurt. We should also point out that the Utica Avenue subway station right here is closed off. Folks, anyone wanting to get to the station to their train this morning have to go to the Schenectady entrance here. That's the latest live in Crown Heights. I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.